Garmr. The best of trees must Yggdrasil be, Skíðblaðnir best of boats. Of all the gods is Óðinn the greatest, and Sleipnir the best of steeds. The Bifröst of bridges, the Bragi of skalds, Hábrók of hawks, and Garmr of hounds. Grímnismál, Bellows translation. It may be pushing the relatively loose definition of God already established, but Garmr is the best of hounds, and perhaps needs some love. Garmr is the ever-faithful hound of hell, guardian and herald of Ragnarök. While Heimdallr blows his horn, so too does Garmr raise his head and howl within his home, the cave, Gnipahellir. While the Poetic Edda tends to differentiate Garmr from Fenrir, the Prose Edda and Snorri sees them as one and the same. Then shall the dog Garmr be loosed, which is bound before Gnipahellir. He shall do battle with Tyr, and each become the other's slayer. Gylfaginning, Bragi translation. And this is interesting, considering that Snorri also writes in the same piece. Then said Gnipahellir, this certainly I can perceive to be true. These things which thou hast taken for proof I can see, but how was the fetter fashioned? Har answered, that I am well able to tell thee, the fetter was soft and smooth as silken ribbon, but as sure and strong as thou shalt now hear. Then when the fetter was brought to the Aesir, they thanked the messenger well for his errand. Then the Aesir went out upon the lake, called Amsvatnir, to the island called Lingvi, and summoning the wolf with them. Ultimately then, whether you see Fenrir as Garmr is up to personal interpretation. Though it seems common to see them as two separate things, or two separate beings, among modern heathens, Garmr is loyal, called the best of hounds, and Hel, companion, roaming her halls and seemingly acting as a guardian for the dead. Although whether his duty lies in stopping the dead leaving, or others from entering, is unclear. In Baldur's dream, we potentially encounter Garmr again, covered in blood and howling at Óðinn as he passes. It's possible that Garmr's lack of action here could be indicative of Hel's permission to enter her realm, but that is again up for interpretation. So Garmr, best of hounds, how do you see him? What does Garmr mean to you or your practice?